Hi, it's me, the No Bad Days girl, Stephanie. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to continue to talk about how to love your life and how to love yourself. One of the things that we need to discuss is how to love yourself while on social media. I was listening to Tony Robbins the other day, and he was saying that, he helps and works with all these millionaires who have all this money and they have all this stuff, airplanes and beautiful homes and lavish vacations, but they don't love their life. And I think that's a tragedy. I want to love my life, and I want you to too. So how can we be happy and keep that pride and that ego and that envy and that resentment out of our life when we're constantly looking at social media and we're constantly seeing what they did and we didn't do? You know, social media feeds our mind monsters. It feeds our mind monsters. And, we can't have mind monsters and have bad days. Back in the day, we didn't know when people went to Starbucks. We didn't know when people went out to dinner. We didn't know what each other's politics were. And, today is different. Today is different, and we do know all that stuff. And it can be a blessing. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to fill our minds with bad stuff. It can fill our minds with good stuff. We just need to look at it differently. We just need to be aware of it. Most of you found me through social media, and I'm so grateful for that, because I want you to subscribe, push the subscribe button. And, so a lot of things that we see on Facebook are good. It's just we have to know how to see how we feel so that we don't allow the things that we see on Facebook to give us the bad mind monster feelings and just the good, feel good feelings. I had a friend of me say to me once, your Facebook pictures are so pretty and you're such a pretty girl. And I was like, oh, thank you. That's so sweet. But when I was thinking about it later, I might have to take 20 pictures to get that good picture. Just because you saw a good picture of me on Facebook does not mean I look good in all my pictures, right? And, I used to wake up on a Saturday after a long, stressful week, and I'd think, oh, I just want to stay in my PJs all day and watch Netflix and eat popcorn and have a me day. I'm just going to shut everything out and just let myself heal from this busy, crazy running around week I had, right? So, I got up and I was all excited about my day and everything's going good and I'm doing that, and I get on Facebook and I see that this friend went to the beach and that friend went to Disneyland and that friend went out to lunch. And I'm thinking, what kind of loser am I? It's like 5 o'clock. I'm still in my pajamas. And why didn't I do any of that? Well, you know why I didn't do any of that? Because I didn't want to. That's why I didn't do any of that. I had a choice. I made a choice. I can go to lunch. I can go to the beach. I can go to Disneyland. I don't want to. But now I'm feeling like a complete loser because I didn't go. What's that? See, I have to recognize these feelings so that I don't have to feel them. I don't have to let them feed me, that I'm a bad person and I don't do what I'm supposed to do. Nothing wrong with what I did. I had a self-help day, and sometimes we need them. I'm not saying sit on the couch every Saturday. Have fun in life. But if that's what you need to do today to have fun, then do it. One year I decided not to put up a Christmas tree. I wasn't going to be home. I didn't need a tree. Wasn't going to be home. Didn't want to deal with the needles. Didn't want to climb up there and get all the stuff out of the attic and then climb up there and put it all back. Nothing wrong with that. The place I was going that year was going to have a big, beautiful tree. But then I start seeing everybody's trees on Facebook and I start thinking, what kind of loser are you? You don't even have a tree. I'm not a loser because I don't have a Christmas tree. I made a choice not to have a Christmas tree. It's important that we realize when we feel envy so we can shut that down. A lot of times, we see somebody and we think, I wish I had what they had, but we don't want to do what they did to get it. And we have to be mindful of that. We have to be mindful of, there's no way I want to do that. So I'm not going to get that, right? So, the other thing is everything you see on social media is not the truth. It's not that it's a lot of it is lies. A lot of it is lies. But a lot of it is politics. A lot of it is opinion. A lot of it is opinion. And everybody's opinion is not mine. And that's okay. I don't have to lose friends because I saw that you put on Facebook something that's your opinion. It's not my opinion. And so I don't want to be friends with you anymore. It happens. It happens a lot. There are families who are not even speaking to one another over something that somebody posted on Facebook. It doesn't have to be that way because we're all as different as our fingerprint, which means all of us have a different opinion. And that's not wrong. It just means we're different. And so, if Facebook has you feeling a certain way like that, then, there's other pages that you can join where you can still enjoy Facebook and not see all of that. You can join pages like mine. I have a No Bad Days Girl page, or I have a Positive Outlook page, or I have a page where we just talk about a television show that we all watch. How crazy is that? There are pages for your favorite band. There's pages for your favorite team. There's pages for people that you went to high school with. They all graduated the same year as you. There's all kinds of Facebook pages out there. And if you want to have that downtime where you're just looking at Facebook, you can look at those pages. I found that if you want to love yourself, you can't compare your life and yourself to others. I have a friend. She can run 10 miles all at one time. I can't run 10 feet. I can't run around the block. But that's okay. I have a friend who's actually more than one, who's really good at quilting. I can't sew a button on my blouse. Certainly can't quilt. I wasn't given that ability. And that's okay. I have friends that surf. They surf. I can't surf. I can barely boogie board. Doesn't mean I'm bad. It doesn't mean I'm a loser. It doesn't mean I need to feel any sort of way except for happy for them. I have things that I'm good at, and I love those things. And I don't worry about the rest because that'll lead me to mind monsters and no bad days. So I hope that you enjoyed my talk today. And, I'm not saying don't look at it. I'm just saying be aware of it so that when you're aware of it, you can have the conversation with yourself that shuts down those mind monsters and says, hey, I had a choice. I made a choice and I'm happy with my choice and have no bad days. Hope you join me next time and I hope you push that little subscribe button. Thank you and have a great day.